Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Conley passes to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. For 3, Robinson fires in the triple.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass. Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Now here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Goes up on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics question whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. For 3, Lowry. Offensive rebound.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
The shot by Conley. No good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Outside Tucker. And here's Lowry. To the wing, right side. Adebayo. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Mitchell. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Utah with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell misses.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Butler finds Adebayo. It's Robinson, high post. And Tucker gets it to go.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Adebayo against Mitchell. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Inside. Ball stolen. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry left side. The 3 is up. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert passes to Conley. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Lowry outside. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block. And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Robinson defending. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
From deep. Lowry, no good. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. Pass to Bogdanovic. Mitchell with the ball. Working on Dedmon. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Fires the 3. They get it again. 3-pointer. Here's Strus. Oladipo, right side. This one for 3. Miami, no good that time either. Utah trailing here. Right side Mitchell to the inside. Gobert, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Strus with the bucket. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Now here's Hero. From behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Hero outside. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Heat lead by 12.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Pass to Conley. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. A line change here for Utah.
First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half of basketball. Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 5 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Morris. Takes the three. Rebound, Utah.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Whiteside, the pass to Gay. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And the Jazz with possession here. Oladipo up top. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Whiteside with a block. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Markieff Morris. That's his first personal foul. Second
The free
team
throw
foul.
drops for Ingles.
What you love about Joe Ingles is he's going to give you a little bit of everything. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and he can guard. Whatever you need, he's going to bring it. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Dedmon. Morris left side. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
He's showing off a polished skill set, is Markieff Morris. Didn't get him the bucket, but earned a trip to the stripe.
Now here's Clarkson. Drives to the hoop. Whiteside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Oh, at the last possible moment, he changes out of the shot and finds the open man. Perfect decision.
And so it's the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. It was all about Miami as the game got going. Tenacious on both ends of the floor. And that's a...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
That's his first.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the three. And they get it back. Hero outside. Fires for three. He buries it from three. Hero's got 6 points.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. The former #2 overall pick in 2013. Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Here's Honey. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 6. Gay outside. Whiteside. Rebound by the Heat. Dedmon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Strus. Let's go with a three. From deep three-point range. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. I have no doubt when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Ingles, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
For the Jazz. 90 seconds into the second half now. Back to Morris. Pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone. Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Gobert against Hero. Now Gobert. Knocked loose. Stolen by Hero. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, they need this. And they're able to recover.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. A line change here for Miami.
In for the Heat.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Butler on the wing. Misses off the right iron. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Tucker.
2 minutes.
Pass to Butler. Back to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Clock at 4. Again, the Heat misses. The Jazz have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And Mitchell with the slam.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Now here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clarkson's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Long range from the inbound. Lowry, good. And the Heat lead by 13.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Clarkson with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. Whiteside against Butler. 5 on the clock. Whiteside down low. It's not going to go for him. Miami shooting just 37% so far in this one. Butler passes to Robinson. Lowry outside. Back to Robinson. The Heat rebound. Pass to Lowry. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Yep, that one's good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Utah. Out left to the wing. Back to Butler. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Tucker. And here's Butler outside. Off target. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside. 4-3. Adebayo grabs the board. And Miami has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley against Lowry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Mitchell. From deep. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up for the rim. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Crops in the 3.
Robinson.
And the Heat lead by 16.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Down low. Here's Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Lowry left side. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Really left him alone that time.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Right side Conley. Inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Well, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from 3-point range right now.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Adebayo finds Robinson. Over Mitchell. Here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. Out to Lowry. There's the triple. And the 3-pointer goes. Lowry's got 11 points here in the second half.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, it has stifled him.
Tucker, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Kyle Lowry.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective. Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
The 3 from Mitchell on target from range.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now here's Lowry. Up and over Conley. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Over Mitchell. And again, the Heat missing. Throws it up high. Back to O'Neal. From downtown. Sinks it from distance.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Suns buzz as it rolled into the arena earlier tonight.
Thank you, Kevin.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Mitchell against Booker. Now, here's Mitchell from past the arc. Jay Crowder with the rebound. There's the three. Devin Booker, and that's good. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
Crowder, and that one is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Bogdanovich against Bridges. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
It's tipped. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Here's Booker. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. Again, the miss by Booker.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Again, Mitchell missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Booker looking around. He dishes it to Crowder. Back to Booker. That's a 2 from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Michael Conley. And they'll get another chance. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. From deep three-point range.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
No good from Booker.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Paul for three. Traps in the tray.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Paul surveying the floor. At three off the mark. Utah has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. .43 seconds left here in the first quarter. On the wing, Booker. Dishes to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. Paul's got 5.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Mitchell outside. Right side, Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Ayton. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top, leading by 3. And back in a moment as well. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, home in the paint. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And the wide open shot from Crowder sinks the triple.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Mitchell outside. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Ayton finds Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
With the fadeaway. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell's shot is good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Paul dishes to Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Mitchell. And contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Payne. No good again that time.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Here's Payne, and he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 3.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That's to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back. Passes it to O'Neal. Mitchell with it. The 3. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Payne passes to Shamet. Up to Payne, over Mitchell. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:06 left now here in the second. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And it's good on the way. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Payne in the post. Covered by Conley. McGee inside. Gobert on him. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mitchell looking it over. Inside. It's stolen by Kaminsky.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
His first personal foul.
Frank Kaminsky picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Suns trail by 3. And here's Payne. From deep. Drills it from outside. Payne's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here is Conley. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game in Utah. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of... And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Conley. Wide open. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. And it falls over the rim and in. Shamet's got his first points of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Back to Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns. To the right side. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Jay Crowder's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Paul in for Payne. Shot by Crowder, no good. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Utah trailing here. Conley with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Shot from 16.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Gobert kicks it out to Mitchell. And here's Conley outside. Takes a 3.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. The 10-footer. It's good. Booker's got 7 points in the game. Jazz trail by 3. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Booker outside. Down low. From downtown. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Trying to get something going. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Hall finds Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. 9-point game. Fires from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Now Booker, 13 points in the game. Bridges left side. Here's Crowder. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Crowder's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Baseline jumper. Rejected by Booker. O'Neal against Bridges. Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. And that one is good.
It's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the four. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert. Bogdanovic against Paul, and they double up Paul. Crowder from outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Conley against Paul. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Booker. Clock at 6. Mitchell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Ayton.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Booker with no one around. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Inside, here's Conley. And he makes good on the layup. Conley's got his first basket of the night.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
And here is Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Kicks it to Booker. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Conley. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Booker the pass to Paul. Ayton at the elbow. Back to Booker. There's the dish to Ayton. Second chance shot. Stolen by Michael Conley. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Utah gets it back. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Count it. Booker's got 20 points.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 20 points for him. Suns leading by 10. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Booker outside. Puts one up from 19. They get it back.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively but also on the offensive rebound.
Mitchell outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
And, guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Back to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley kicks to Mitchell. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Paul with the ball. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And in the win, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A great look at the Utah State.
Thanks so much, Brian.
And it's tough for defenses to stop Alex. Thanks for that. Now Atlanta starting five. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now here's Mitchell. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Collins outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Jazz on offense. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Right side, Young. Collins outside. To the middle. From 9 feet out. Capella, the pass to Young. Now here's Collins. Now Capella, defended by Gobert. Capella can't get it to go.
Leading right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Bogdanovich, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Pass to O'Neal. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Bogdanovich into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Here he goes. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Young. From the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And Collins with the big block.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Young, the pass to Collins. Oh, sweet move. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And they'll get another chance. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Conley against Young. Back to Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Conley against Young to end the run. That one's wide left.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Hunter, good.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He's got a piece of it.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
They get it back. Second chance effort. Capella can't get it to go. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. He's off on that one.
Jazz foul. Rudy Gobert. That's his second personal foul.
That free throw no good.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's a 3-second violation. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. From deep, Conley. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Now Collins. Hunter on the wing. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the drive. Shot blocked. And they recover it. Here's Bogdanovich. Atlanta with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11.
Good effort and energy by Whiteside. That time taking advantage of his size and strength.
Young, the pass to Collins. That three's off the mark. For Utah, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long-term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, man.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
There's Young with the 3. And no good. The Jazz go the other way with it.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
At the line for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. And here's Hunter from the arc. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. Hunter's got 5.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Remaining in the first half.
Conley passes to Whiteside. Back to Conley. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside, and that's why they continue to get attacked. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Capella. Outside Young. Collins outside. Pass to Hunter. Tries again. They grab their own miss. Outside Bogdanovich. He drops it from range. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those 3-pointers.
On the wing, Ingles. And here's Gay. Clarkson outside. On the take. And a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's Collins. He's got 7. Pass to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. From deep, Capella. The rebound by Whiteside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Ingles. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Gay. Now Whiteside. And here is Ingles. Hunter covering. Clarkson passes to Gay. And he comes up with a bucket.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Outside Young. Into the lane. And Whiteside with a block. And the first. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny. And that'll...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Herder in a shooting guard. Here's Jang. Reddish on the wing. Shoots from the right block. Back to Jang. Good D by Gobert. The Jazz shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. The three from Mitchell. Gobert. And the tip in on the offensive boards. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside for Gallinari. Back to Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Here's Hunter. The three is up. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Hunter. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Now here's Collins. 7 points in the game. Bogdanovich from long range. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Back to Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Gobert against Young. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Capella finds Collins. Off target from 3-point range. Utah trailing here. Bogdanovich with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Outside Conley. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. And it's blocked by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And now we've got an intentional foul. A line change here for Utah.
First team foul.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Capella. Gay with the defensive effort.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Hunter, good.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Gay with the ball. 6 to shoot. Ingles with it. Picked up by Collins. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Reddish. Stolen by Ingles. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay. Gets the bucket. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Williams from long range. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. They lead by a bucket. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the one. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Driving to the basket, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Reddish on the wing, stolen by Ingles. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Jang. Back to Williams. Over Conley. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And there's the rejection. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Now here's Herter. Pass to Reddish. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Outside for Gallinari. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Conley passes to Mitchell. On the take. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Williams against Conley. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. Down low. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Atlanta again missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range. And now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's a deadly shooter from anywhere on the floor. That includes the foul line. Trae Young has certainly justified being a top 5 draft pick.
Now here's Conley. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Inside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Young against Conley. And Gobert with a block. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Up top, Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. A minute 4 left in the fourth. Back to Capella. Rejected by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 6.
The youngster is not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. He shoots. Offensive board. Here's Bogdanovich. Checked by Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Shot clock at 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
And that one's good from Conley.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Conley with the ball. And so it's Utah with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final second.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Jazz taking on the Heat for Utah. The goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection. The unspoken...
Thank you, Kevin.
Now he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev.
Here is Lowry. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. The tray. And it's Mitchell missing. In transition, here comes Miami. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Robinson drives in.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Robinson. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Mitchell against Robinson. Shots good by Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Passes to Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. And it's Miami with the rebound. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Lowry's got his second bucket.
This guy has rebounded his position for as long as he's been in the league. Kyle Lowry, a very willing rebounder.
Nice ball movement by Utah. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Adebayo finds Butler. Drops in the tray.
Now the reliability in the catch-and-shoot game, important. The floor is spaced. You got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, give me the ball.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Releases from 15. Misses off the right iron. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Such a wide open look. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Mitchell in the corner. A 3-ball. Again, Mitchell missing. Adebayo down low. Defended by Gobert. Lowry can't get it to go. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim, uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Lowry dishes to Butler. And the pass to Adebayo. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Adebayo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan. The ability to create shots off the dribble. This may be his area of greatest improvement. Tucker's worked on that.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Lowry passes to Butler. The dish now to Tucker. Back to Butler. To the inside. Adebayo. Gobert pulls it in.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys. Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Off target with his three. Utah trailing here. Here's Mitchell. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact, Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Oladipo. Good point.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Mitchell outside. .122 left here in the second. Gobert. And it's Miami with the rebound. Morris outside. Passes it to Oladipo. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Hero, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Dedmon. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Dedmon's got his first points of the game. Jazz have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Gay finds Clarkson. 35 seconds left in the first half.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hero with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Launches it. It's hauled in by Gay. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. Pass to Gay. And he comes up with the deuce. And now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. The Heat trail by 3. And here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, we know.
And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Donovan Mitchell.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Outside Robinson to the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see
some urgency from him there. Sure. Outside Bogdanovich. Doesn't go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Shoots over Tucker. Gobert finds Conley. Here's Mitchell. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Lowry looking around to the middle. Here's Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Deep 2 from Robinson. The good-looking shot from the wing. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Robinson. Mitchell outside. He takes it in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Outside Lowry for the tie. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Conley from down in the low post. It goes. Conley's got his first bucket of the night.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Knocks it loose. Lowry finds Butler. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Down low. Out to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game's too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Stolen by Conley. Feeds it to Bogdanovich, and the shot goes in. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Jazz substitution.
1:39 left in the third. Good. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Jimmy Butler outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
Here's Oni. Now recovering. Whiteside kicks to Gay. Here he goes. And then Gay with the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Robinson misses. Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Inside, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and here comes Robinson all alone. Gay with the block.
Yeah, you got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away. Put those big hands.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Strus. And again, it's the Heat missing. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
And the basket by Ingles.
Well, this is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
There's the pass to Oni. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Clarkson on the wing. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Misses off the left eye. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz lead by 4. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. So it's Miami now. Here's Strus. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Oladipo against Conley. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Pass to Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. 4-point game. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Gobert. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Hero from long range. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz leading by 4. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Lowry dishes to Robinson. 14 feet away. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. O'Neal passes to Conley. Now, here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
That's his second make from distance this half. After hitting none before that.
Bounce pass, Conley. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Mitchell with it. Butler covering. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by O'Neal. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Conley against Lowry. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Back to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. A shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And again, Miami with the triple.
The very definition of clutch. Kyle Lowry rises to the occasion.
Mitchell outside. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Another miss by Utah. And it's the Heat with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside Lowry. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Now the Heat with it. They trail by 1. The pass to Adebayo.
Jazz foul. Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an All-Star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Driving in. Yes!
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Timeout called. The Heat. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Lowry inside the line. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn. Hello, and here we go. It's Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic, covered by Crowder. Pass to Mitchell, lets the three fly, gets the three to fall.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Paul with it. Here's Ayton. And here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And Conley grabs the miss. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. The 3. The shot no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's the break. For 3, Booker. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Conley passes to Gobert. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. Bogdanovic. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Paul against Conley. Outside Paul. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Conley with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Crowder with a steal. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder. Just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Conley. The 3. Here's O'Neal. Booker defending. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Now Mitchell fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Mitchell against Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer, no good.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1 minute left in the first quarter of the game.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
The 3, Booker. They get it back. The kick out to Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Can they get it? The Jazz with another miss. The Suns have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. To the inside. Bridges passes to Ayton. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
Their rebounding has really sparked this run.
Pass to O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is it.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships.
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass to this point, guys. A bunch of putbacks for them.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley against Paul. From deep. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. To the paint. That's tipped. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. The Jazz again can't hit.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Takes a 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Aiden. Rebound, Utah. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Mitchell double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
For 3, Booker sinks the tray. Booker's got 11.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
From deep, Conley. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Booker. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
The pull-up. They get the rebound. Ayton passes to Crowder. And that one's good.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Paul passes to Booker. From deep 3-point range. Second chance shot. Pass to Crowder. Tries from 6 feet. And no good, trying to use the glass. Utah's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Mitchell, uneasy 2 on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Now Booker, checked by Mitchell. Booker missing again. And we've reached halftime in this one. Suns ahead. They're up by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Ayton gets a double team. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's a one-on-one situation. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Pass to O'Neal. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Crowder outside. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Mitchell finds Gobert. And he can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Mitchell misses.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
For 3, Booker knocks it down from distance. And the Suns lead by 15.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's Booker on the wing, defended by Bogdanovich. Ayton, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third quarter. Booker. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Booker's got 16 points.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much. Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Ayton against Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Cash money on the open jump shot. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. Now here's Conley. Give him 8 points now. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Gobert from the arc.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Outside Booker. Jacks up a three. Crowder. Off target with the shot. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Now here's Booker. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 19.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Down low. Stolen by Bridges. Jacks up a 3. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix making some changes. McGee comes in for Ayton. And it's Kaminsky in for Crowder. Conley against Paul. Kaminsky pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. Pass to McGee. Kaminsky right side. Bridges outside. Conley against Paul. Fires the 3. And the Suns get it back. Outside Booker. Sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 11 in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Here's Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Outside Paul. An open look for Booker. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now here's McGee. Defended by Gobert. Paul for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And that one's good.
Oh. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
It's Booker on the wing.
Suns foul.
The Suns making a switch here. Shamit's checked in. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
It's Shamit on the wing. Here's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Back to Paul. Let's go with a three. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. To the left side wing. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
They put together a solid lead,
and it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's a three from Paul. And Conley grabs the miss. O'Neal on the wing. Launches a three. Misses the shot. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thank you, Kevin. Good story, D.A. Thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. Second chance effort. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Goes up with it again. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Young drives in, and it's blocked by Conley, and he gets it back. Hunter for 3. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineup. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now Mitchell, following Bogdan Bogdanovich's 3-point attempt.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Stand with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
Young against Conley. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's...
Okay. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Here's Bogdanovich going inside. A rebound by Mitchell. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness. That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought this arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
The jump ball.
Utah with the ball. It's stolen by Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer, no good. Utah leading by 4. Over in the corner, Conley. To the middle, here's Gobert. Shakes him. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
And Young kicks to Hunter. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Here's O'Neal. He gets it in there. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Young after the basket by Utah. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A three from Bogdanovich. And they get it back. Stolen by O'Neal. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Jazz. Young outside. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Young. Shot to stop the run. The Hawks working the ball around. Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Young. Here's Hunter. Feeds to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Hands it from downtown. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Capella, high post. From 18 feet away. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Down low, it's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Slammed home and he dropped. And it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here is Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Count the basket. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Capella. Collins looking around.
And guys, it really looks like they've lost a step here in the second quarter. They have been really stagnant offensively.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Clarkson, and he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Jazz.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Passes it to Whiteside. It's stolen by Capella. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it. I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
Young looking it over. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Whiteside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Motoring down the court, Whiteside is a load in transition.
Young with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Oni. Capella covering. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Young passes to Capella. Bogdanovich against Whiteside. Collins kicks to Young. Hawks passing it around. Capella. 2 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
Jazz leading by 13. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Reddish the pass to Williams. It's deflected, and the turnover again by Atlanta. Jazz have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Ingles in the corner. Reddish grabs the rebound.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Clarkson, and he jams it with authority.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2. And that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Williams can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 19 points. Here's Clarkson.
Oh! Fella's got some pogo stick hops right there. I mean, the power to go along with it.
It's never gentle. And Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes, and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Conley against Williams. Pass to Gallinari. To the inside. Jang finds Gallinari.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
The pass to Reddish. And it's off from three-point range.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Cloak loose. Gallinari passes to Jang. That shot off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter. Reddish dishes to Jang. Over in the corner, Reddish. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Makes it off the glass. Conley's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
From 12 feet out, the shot by Williams, no good. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. O'Neal with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Mitchell outside. From deep. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now, here is O'Neal. Defense right on him. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to O'Neal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Williams attacking. 2 points. That one goes.
The craftiness of Lou Williams, able to create separation off the dribble.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And the Jazz, another 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. So both teams changing it up here. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Jazz passing it around from deep 3-point range. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Jazz substitution.
Mitchell wide open. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Bogdanovich, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Conley dishes to Gobert. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And Capella sends it back. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Conley feeling it out. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. O'Neal, that's a two-pointer.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
Off target with his 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 26.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Puts one up from 19. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Young, Capella trying to free himself up. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Conley against Capella. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Back to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Capella. Collins with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Collins. From outside the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Conley dishes to Gobert. O'Neal from long range. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Conley's shot is off. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Hunter kicks to Collins. Dishes it to Capella. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Beautiful play in transition. Clint Capella, he can really run the floor. Hard for the other bigs to match him stride for stride.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. And the three ball is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
A three from Bogdanovic. Sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's Utah easily grab. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge,